Yeah, hey everybody, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are continuing with our championship series. We are in our knockout rounds, and we are in the first group, the first, second episode now of our knockout rounds. Last episode, things got a little sketchy for Russia. Things also got a little sketchy for Japan, but Japan seemed to pull it back. So we're going to keep going. Let's go ahead and hit next. Chandragupta finished the temple right now. I think he was in first place, correct? No, Genghis Khan's actually all the way up in first place, but that'll probably switch here as he ends up losing this Aztec town over here in just a little bit. Rome's now working on another wonder. Rome's looking pretty freaking strong at this point, but he got a little passive and Gorgo decided to declare war. I don't think Gorgo's going to be able to take anything. Also, Gorgo's facing a barbarian invasion as well, but we'll see how that one ends up playing out. Chandragupta is looking absolutely dominant as well, especially with these elephants. Now, you're at war with Scotland. Are you influenced? Yeah, Chandragupta is actually the suzerain, so you won't declare war. Gorgo's the suzerain here, so we might see Stockholm then instead fall. And it actually looks like, yeah, you're at war with Rome. Rome declared war on you, which is why all your units were over there. Gorgo's getting held at bay, though, at this point. Cree, I'm not quite sure what you're up to at this point. Are you at war with anyone? No, you just don't like the Aztec. You might be able to grab the free city that happened over here. And it looks like Mongolia is just going to go straight for the Aztec capital. Now, if they grab this capital, is there any chance of them holding it? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. They really just need to end up completely wiping out Aztecs for them to be able to hold on to any of that. It's getting to, we're starting to get late classical era, getting close to the medieval era, so we could see some samurai pop out, and they might do some decent work. We shall see on that. Rome has a couple wonders. They're building the Colosseum, they're building the Cinque Inta, and they're working on their legions. Unfortunately, their legions are probably a little late, actually. All things considered. Russia has 2 cities, and they're going to go put city number 3 in this little mountain cove here. Mongolia ended up capturing Texcoco. Wow, way up there. So, yeah, definitely not going to hold on to that one either. All right, Mongolia, I mean, just you do you. You do you. You do you. Here's the thing. Like, this isn't the worst thing in the world because even if they lose the city, that's not that bad because they're just basically nerfing the crap out of the Aztecs because it's going to take a few turns for these to flip back. And really, if you're doing a domination victory, you almost have to just assume that you're going to lose some cities and maybe even have to take the cities over. So it's not the worst thing in the world because, like, Mongolia, or rather Aztecs, aren't able to produce anything now in these cities for the next couple turns. So, good for them. Are the free cities actually building walls? Free cities don't actually have a build queue, right? I'm assuming, no, they have a build queue. What? All right. I guess that makes sense. I just don't think I've ever seen a free city build walls, though. That's just what's throwing me. So they didn't end up putting Novgorod over here. And this was about the only place. Okay, that was complete cheating. So they happened to know that this was a place that they could sell a city and no one else could go there. Yeah, we got some interesting mountain ranges. This is going to be fun with Gathering Storm. Just being able to go like, bleak, 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 kind of thing. All right, so Poland. You now have finished off the barbarians. Are you now interested in going and killing these guys? Also, it looks like they lost the city. Did they have their city razed by the barbarians? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they could have had a city here, right? 4? Yeah. Did they put a city there and it get razed by barbarians? Because that's usually anytime a city gets razed or a wonder fails. Huh, we missed that last episode. Who is Japan fighting right now? Japan. You are at war with... okay. So we got Cree and Japan at war again. Now, Japan is popping out the samurai. That's going to be legit. They are probably going to be able to take some stuff off the Cree here because the Cree just are really, really weak. In fact, we could look here at military. Military right now, Mongolia has the capital, so that's why they're showing up as number 1. India has the strongest military. Then Scotland, actually. Rome, then, there's a pretty big drop here. Pretty big drop till you get to Rome. Everyone else is a little bit weaker. Japan's down here at 232. They're way down there because they lost their capital. What are we looking at? The Cree is what we're looking at. And the Cree is at 160. Mongolia, or Aztecs, dude, 92. They should not have gotten their butt kicked so badly by Mongolia. But, we've seen it happen many, many other times. Also, too, I wanted to look at the lens for religion. So this is the Cree's religion right now. Looking really good, dude. Yeah, looking really, really good. I think this is then India's, which is also looking quite well. And then that is Gorgo's. Not looking quite nearly as good. And then this is Polish. Yeah, so the Polish one's looking really good. So right now, the three leading with the religion are Poland, India, and Cree. But once again, if Cree starts losing cities, that's not going to help. And Poland, though, still is in that danger spot right now. Dark Age, we had Poland, we had Cree, we had Montezuma, we had Russia. Those all make sense. Except Poland. I don't know why Poland's been doing so bad. But I guess if they got a city raised, that makes sense. Then Gorgo and Scotland, Normal Age, everyone else in Golden Age. Do we have back-to-back Golden Ages, I think, here for some of these guys? Maybe. And then Heroic Age, actually, for Japan. Dude, Japan pulled it out, dude. Like, they ended up losing their capital. They were barely holding on against the Cree, and somehow it looks like they're going to be able to absolutely take something from the Cree. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Samurai are really scary at this point because they have 48 combat strength. They're not going to get any additional attack damage because we're not near the coast, but they don't take any, they don't lose any combat strength being injured, which is just wonderful. Makes them really hard to kill, or at least really dangerous to kill them. So we'll see how much work they can do. Downside is you have to build them like they're a unique building, a unique unit you have to build straight away. So yeah, it can be a little harder to get them out. Poland got another city back down, so congratulations. Now that she exacted her revenge on those barbarians. 2, 4, 6, 7 cities for Scotland. Scotland's just cruising over here, over on the west coast by himself. I'm assuming Rome and Gorgo ended up piecing out. We don't really see anything happening between them. If we clicked on Rome, yeah, he's at war with Russia. Oh, okay, so Rome's actually making another play in St. Petersburg. But might be too little too late for that. The Cree city is actually flipping right now because of loyalty. Cree was in the Dark Age? Cree was in the Dark Age. And would you flip over to Mongolia? Yeah, probably. 5 and 7 versus 12, 6 and 8. Yeah, probably going to flip to Mongolia. Mongolia's in the Golden Age too. Japan was in a Heroic Age, so, I mean, yeah. Any wonders recently? Great Lighthouse got built by Chandragupta. Is he still in first? Yeah, he's just cruising, dude. He got a really good spot because he had a bunch of city-states. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. And he never ended up taking on Stockholm. 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, we skipped that one. And here's the other thing. If he decides to declare war on Cree, it's just like GG Cree. The Cree are not going to be able to fight against him. They don't really have enough units right now, and they're barely holding back Japan. Got a couple more samurai incoming. Mongolia's facing barbarian raid. Really? Really? Is that up here? Wow, okay. So another city taken by Mongolia. This city over here ended up flipping back to the Aztecs, but you can see Mongolia's just slowly taking all these cities. And, I mean, that's going to get rid of the religious pressure. If he can end up grabbing this capital, I don't think he's going to have any more religious pressure. Or, religious. Loyalty pressure. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Colosseum got built by Chandragupta. My God. My God, someone slow down India. Woof. This is definitely the strongest we've seen India play. I'm excited. I'm excited anytime the favorites are struggling, and I'm excited anytime the weaker civs tend to be doing really, really good here. I think India's probably safe to say like they've made it. I think at this point, they just have enough cities, they have enough base, that unless something catastrophic happens, they're fine. Because, I mean, they got freaking Cree over here, who is really weak, so they don't have to worry too much about. They do have Gorgo over here, but Gorgo also has Scotland apparently looking like he's going to declare on her. Yeah. No, he moved away. Are they allied? Are they friendly? Do they hate each other? They aren't friendly. We still have that war with Rome right now. And he is popping out the legions. Now, the legions are equivalent to the swordsmen, which would help with medieval walls. You really need a battering ram to get the full value out of it, but it is doable. But not with only a single one and a couple archers. That's not going to help. Now, Poland's rolling around with crossbows. That's a little intriguing. It looks like Russia's going to live again, man. Jeez, they're just somehow getting just lucky enough to stay in this game. The thing is, they just need to move out of the bottom 3 slots. Oh no, Mongolia, you ended up piecing out Aztecs. Why? Oh, you were so close to the capital. Now, we're full loyalty up here, though. Yeah, we're actually full loyalty on these cities. Part of it's because he's in the Dark Age. Okay. All right. Was not anticipating that, and man, okay. I just, that throws me a little bit, because it doesn't necessarily look like they should be able to hold it, just the positionings. Now, Japan ended up not conquering anything, and the Cree ended up fixing their loyalty issues, so Japan's finding himself in a little bit of a sketchy spot. They are going to get the Petra, though, but it's not the worst Petra, it's not the best Petra. They're only going to get 2 tiles with it. Maybe just one tile. Yeah, maybe just one tile. We'll see how it ends up working. And no plain, no desert hills. Those are the best. Okay, Rome is trying with Wave 2, and Wave 2 is looking a little stronger than Wave 1. Russia keeps building just enough troops to stay alive, but we'll see. We'll see. If they had a bombard or catapult, that would definitely help. I'm also intrigued to see if Poland maybe just gets a little itchy and declares on Rome. Or maybe they go for Russia. Yeah, see, they're doing just enough work here. They're doing just enough work, and they're just not able to take anything here. Now, what is Rome's opinion? What are their neighbors? Poland doesn't like them. Okay. Okay. And she's sitting there with crossbows. That's a little scary. Who's leading right now? Trajan, Robert the Bruce are number 1 and number 2. Genghis Khan, Chandragupta are in the second grouping. And then... Why is she way back here with machinery? So that means everyone should have crossbows at this point. She's just the only one that's actually built the crossbows. Okay. Colossus got built by Robert the Bruce, and Jebel got built by Japan. So I think Japan, they're working their butt off to get out of that bottom 3, and they did. They did, actually. Montezuma, Poland, and Russia now are in the bottom 3. Japan has eked out. There's a huge gap then between Japan and the next group. So it looks like it's going to be between these 4, but we'll see. We'll see. Because, you know, at any point, Mongolia might just go crazy, end up conquering a bunch of Cree territory. And then, you know, Cree are at the bottom, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to take a quick drink of water while this is going on. A lot of talking today, so my voice is getting a little rough. Russia's working on another settler. I'm not quite sure what you're going to do with that. We literally just called that. Now, Mongolia is looking a little weak, all things considered, and I actually feel like the Cree is looking a little stronger. Problem is, Cree only has horsemen, so I don't... Well, they do have a bunch of catapults over there to the west, but I don't see Cree taking any territory from Mongolia. I just don't see this going well for Mongolia. The Chechen, right? Crap, where's my note? Where's my note? Where's my note? I don't have my sticky note anymore. Ah! I had a sticky note. No, it was on my phone. Anyways, it got built by Genghis Khan. I have it. Chechen, right? Chechen. Yep, Chechen. Sorry, I have so many notes everywhere with like how to say words. Ugh. I'm working on it. Kotoku's being built in Greece. You were working on a couple wonders. You still got the Terracotta Army going. I think you missed out on the other one because the other one was the Colosseum. The Kotoku is actually going to be finished by Poland. That might actually jump them out into the safe range. Yeah, because that Kotoku is going to be a little bit slower. Ooh, he's building the Kotoku too, but it looks like Poland's going to finish ahead. Another Kotoku over here, man. Oh, and actually, you're going to get the Terracotta Army. Yeah. However, if you end up losing that town... Mongolia is going to get the Terracotta Army, so, you know, try not losing it. Yeah, pretty much everyone's building the Kotoku right now. Wonders that the player can never build. Also, this Petra's still 17 turns. My gosh. And it's actually in this city. I thought it was in this city. Well, that might be a little better. Which city were you built in? You should have been built in, yeah, Non-Model. Okay. Russia is still... holding on, and it looks like their war with Rome is over. We see a lot of apostles moving in through Rome territory from Poland. She is trying to spread her religion. She's about to start butting up against some of the Greece ones. The Chechen, yeah, we knew about. The Hue got built by Japan, and Poundmaker finished the Terracotta, and yep, there you go. The Kotoku got built by India. So India ended up passing Poland. Poor Poland, man. She was right there. She was right freaking there. And unfortunately, that means she's still going to be in the dead zone. Yep. And Japan jumped ahead, too, because Japan got a couple more wonders. Looks like Japan's actually looking to take his capital back. And he might be able to. He might just be able to. Japan. That is not Japan. That's not Japan. Man. There you are. He does not like Genghis Khan. I think he's going to go take it here. And Mongolia is extremely weak right now, and all their troops right now are in the middle of the Cree war. What'll probably happen is he will peace out the Cree as soon as Japan declares war. But I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to Kyoto. Sorry, Kyoto, not Kyoto, Kyoto. Aztec began construction of the Petra. 11 turns. 8 turns, okay. Poland is working on Mount Saint Michel. That is going to be 22 turns. Not terrible, not terrible, not terrible. What's Scotland building over here? They're building the Alhambra, and that looks to be about it. Greece is not working on any wonders that we can see. No, they're not working on any wonders. Is India working on any other wonders? He's popping out a bunch of frigates, which would help him if he declares war on, I don't know. Probably no one. India declared war on Rome. Really now? Yeah. Yeah. They're butt up next to each other. And, okay, we're rolling with Renaissance walls here, going against Varu. I think the Renaissance walls are going to be safe. They have enough HP that I don't think they're going to have too many issues. Now, the Varu are rolling with 40 combat strength, if I remember correctly. So they're equal to the garrison defense. Rome really needs like a swordsman or a legion inside the city just to get it slightly higher. Slightly higher. Like you can see 50 right here in Anzo with the legion. It almost also seems like Rome and Poland still might war. Have to keep an eye on this. So Rome ended up failing, like Greece tried taking them over, failed. He ends up then going after Russia, fails, and now India's going after him. It's just like this nice little circle of life going on over here. So does that mean then Cree are going to go after... Actually, I guess the most circular thing would then be Gorgo going after India. India's really scary right now, though. I wouldn't declare war on India. I don't think that's going to help. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to take it. But, you know. So the kill was being built, and then also said the Petra. Really? A one-tile desert. There you go. How about not? Yeah, I don't think that one's going to end up flipping. I don't think that one's going to end up flipping at all. Did Japan ever get their war declared? They did not. Mongolia started putting a couple more troops back there. And the other thing is, these are still only medieval walls. Actually, they're not even built yet. No, the wall... There they go. Okay, and they got a couple knights. Vilnius is facing a siege. Who had Vilnius? Who had Vilnius? Oh, it was right here. It's facing a siege, but once again, you can see it's just not doing much of anything. Even though... Yeah, and there comes the Roman troops. Yeah. These Varu are going to do good against the Legion, I think. Legion were 38, 36, 40. Oh, they're equal. However, the Varu do give a -5 to everyone, whoever they're next to. So, the Varu are going to be a little bit stronger, but... Robert the Bruce got the Alhambra. Japan got the Petra. Congrats, Japan. Let's see what it looks like now. So we got a 2-1-2, and we got a 2-1-2. And this one went to non-model. So not the worst Petra. Could be worse. Could be worse. It could have been a one-tile Petra. But here's the thing. It's 15 points. Yep, and he's still safe. He's still safe. Man, Poland, you need to make a play here pretty quick, dude. You need to make a play. Like, Moscow is just sitting here asking to be taken right now. And if we clicked on Russia, does Poland like you? You're still not huge friends. Like, man, I don't know what to tell you. You got to make a play on this. Vilnius is still sieged, but once again, Rome is coming back. Poland formed an alliance with Scotland. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm only going ooh because they're both surrounding Russia right now. So we'll have to see how that works. I think that might be our first alliance. We'll look the next time it stops. Cree is losing one of their cities to Mongolia. Is Mongolia not at war with anyone? Mongolia finally got a lost war, and so now this is the kind of... So this is what happens with Mongolia. They go super aggressive, they start killing a bunch of people, then eventually they end up losing a war, and then they just kind of like don't do anything the rest of the game. I say that, and then they immediately declare war on Aztec. Whatever! Forget me. And now Greece is in the Scottish alliance as well. All right, so we got a nice little Western pact over here with Gorgo, Scotland, and Poland. Kind of the anti-Rome, anti-India, anti-Russia pack. But India and Rome aren't going to ever be friendly with each other because of this war. So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. What did we want to look? We were going to look at something before the next one. Score was important. Pretty huge gaps here. And no one else is probably working on any of these yet. Yeah, it's a little too far away. Poland's doing really good with the religious victory, but it's probably too many, just too much to take, though. 682, 1,000 troops for Scotland. So Scotland is looking stronger and stronger. I just don't know who he's going to declare on. We probably... Oh, yeah, we want to look for alliances. So you guys are friendly. Russia and India might end up in alliance. We'll see. We'll see here. Mongolia likes Rome. That would be in a scary alliance, man. Rome and Mongolia allied. You're at war with Genghis. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any other alliances here. Just the Scottish one. Yeah, just our Scottish alliance. Okay. And then let's take a quick look at religious. So Scotland still has the religion, and it's only in their cities right now. And then Gorgo only has the religion in her cities. And then Poland is just sitting here pretty dominant in the rest of these cities. India's doing well. All of his cities have it. And then Cree has all of the Cree cities. And now almost all the Mongolia and Japan cities too. The only thing they have to worry about is the Aztecs. But I don't think Aztecs are probably going to pop out too many more. Yeah. See, this is what's going to happen. Like, do they even have holy sites? They do. So Cree should have no problem flipping India. Or sorry, flipping the Aztecs, because for the most part, all those are just going to go to Mongolia, especially if they conquer them all. So Gorgo, Rome, Mongolia, Aztecs, all ended up in the Dark Age. Poland, India, Japan, Russia, Normal Age, with Scotland and Cree in a Golden Age. Cree, really now? Okay then. Okay then. Was not expecting the Cree all of a sudden to flip around with the Golden Age. Is Rome facing any loyalty pressure? He is not. He is not. How's Russia doing? Russia's still holding on. Poland seems to be okay as well. And I think they're going to get the the Mount St. Michel. I don't see anyone else building it. Keep drinking my water. Keep myself hydrated. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus is being built by Greece, which is pretty fitting. Potato Palace is being built by Scotland. Nope, sorry. Cree are about to get the Mount St. Michel. Poland. My gosh, you're trying. Crap. I kind of want Poland to make it, man. I'm rooting for Poland. I'm rooting for Poland, but it doesn't look good. Also doesn't look good for Aztecs, as Mongolia is now popping out cavalry, which is hilarious considering he's rolling around with swordsmen. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too good. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end of the Aztecs, so they're going to be the first ones officially eliminated in our knockout rounds. The Mount St. Michel got built by Poland. Yep. Greece is getting quite a bit of tourism. They were the first. Yeah, they have the most tourists right now. They still got a ways to go, though. Japan's facing a barbarian raid. Not really. Not really. And Japan actually sitting here with musketmen. Okay. Yeah, Japan's getting pretty late game here. They're rolling with musketmen, so they're industrial era. As is Scotland. Also, what are you doing? Oh, Scotland went up here with Edinburgh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Nice little island up to yourself. All to yourself. Keep going. Are you guys still at war? You are. You can see, look at how little damage he actually did. He didn't even do 50 damage to fortification health. So, we kind of assumed that was going to happen. And then with these crossbows, they're just going to absolutely dominate these Varu. Because the crossbows are, crossbows. 45? 40 range strength. So it's equal damage, but they're going to be able to hit them before the Varu ever get close. Now, obviously, if they get within melee range, the Varu are going to do decent damage. But you get enough crossbows, these crossbows just aren't going to live. They're just not going to live. The other thing is the walls now got even stronger. Because the walls, range damage is based on whatever the strongest range unit you have in your empire. So, in that case, it's crossbows. Poland looks like they might be going for Russia here. A couple wonders. Mausoleum got built by Gorgo, and Trajan finished the Kilwa. Cool. Kilwa gives you a bunch of envoys. Mausoleum gives you extra admiral ability, retirements ability. Which, you know, hey, sure. Or does it just give you the free admirals? No, it gives you the extra retirement too, right? Mausoleum. So many things to remember in this game. Like how to spell Maz? Maz with a U. So free admiral, and you get your retired bill extra time. Boom. Okay, so Russia and Poland are now at war. They should be able to take Moscow. I will be really disappointed if Poland can't take Moscow. Now, what could happen is they might just make a rush for St. Petersburg and skip Moscow. But surely, they're not going to just skip this right here. Like, really? Come on, Poland, you're playing for your life right now. I need you to do this. Score victory. Montezuma is still not quite eliminated. Still not quite, but it's still the same three at the bottom. Now, if Poland digs their way out, it's Japan who's actually going to be eliminated. So right now, if you're fans of Japan and maybe even Gorgo, you definitely don't want this Polish war to win. Like, you want Poland just to suck it up. The Hajj is being built by the Cree, and the Cree are just slowly itching their way like higher and higher and higher on this list. Remember, Cree is kind of like Japan. where they weren't looking too great there for a while. And now all of a sudden, they're up in the top 3, top 5. Great Zimbabwe being built by Russia. That's a very early Great Zimbabwe, man. Turned 141. Okay, they are starting to attack Moscow. Now, Moscow itself's not going to give you that much score, if any score, but right now Poland just can't be picky. They just need a little bit of everything. Yeah. Ideally, they would love for Great Zimbabwe to be finished and then actually conquered so they can get the free 15 points, but, you know, that's a little bit a ways away. Mongolia just took another city, and unfortunately, one of their cities just flipped back, but shouldn't be too much of a problem because right now there's no Aztec pressure. Aztecs are now down to 1 city, and it's flipping in 9 turns, so Aztecs are pretty much eliminated. So we just got to remember Aztecs are gone. So I should probably just write down Aztecs, just so I don't accidentally eliminate the bottom 3, and then Aztecs just happen to make it because I forgot about them. Now, Japan declared war on Mongolia. Here we go. We were looking for this a while ago. Downside is we're up to medieval walls now. They're no longer ancient. However, they have musketmen, which is a great counter. So this is going to be interesting. The encampment there is going to make life a little hard, but most of Mongolia's troops are still up here to the north. So he's got probably like 5 to 10 turns where he can make a play in Kyoto. Man, Kyoto. We're getting better. We're getting better. I mean, the amount of, hey, you pronounced this wrongs, I think has definitely gone down since when I first started playing Civ, so there's always that. Okay. Anyways, Moscow. It doesn't look long for this world. Downside is there really isn't much to take it, other than maybe, I guess, the knight over there. And the horseman, potentially. So we'll see how that goes. Poland is working on another wonder. Where was that? We just saw it. The Hajea. But I think we saw someone else building the Hajea, right? Yeah, no, that's Taj Mahal. Someone else building the Hajea? Also working on St. Basil's. Do we see it up here in the Cree? Yeah, right there. What other wonder? St. Basil's just got built by Poland. Hey, congratulations, Poland! Yeah, you got a wonder. And it's a decent wonder! What? Yes, we finally saw St. Basil's where it needed to be built. So Rome declared war on Russia. Oh, Rome. So now all we need Scotland to declare war just to, you know... poor Russia, man. This is the second time they got grouped up on. Rome's rolling with musketmen's now, going up against ancient walls. I think Rome's going to be okay. Poland did take Moscow. Congrats, Poland. Congrats. What's interesting is look at St. Petersburg. You got great work here. So that's going to be pretty big. The Great Zimbabwe did get stopped because they switched over to a knight. It might be too little too late. And they actually have a battering ram. Are they going to successfully use a battering ram? It's not something you generally see the AI able to do. Okay. I just want to see if he keeps moving forward. Yeah, he's going to use the battering ram. Nice. Go AI. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Taj Mahal is also being built up here by India. Who was closer? Scotland built the Great Zimbabwe. Scotland got the Great Zimbabwe popped out. Sorry, Russia. You probably weren't going to get it anyways. Taj Mahal. No, Japan's going to get Taj Mahal. Yeah, Great Zimbabwe got built. The Hajea got built by Chandragupta. Okay, what's the score looking like? Chandragupta is definitely rolling still in first place. How's our Kyoto War going? It looks like, oof. So not only did Japan fail at attacking, but now they're under siege from Mongolia. Oh, Japan, I hope you don't come back to regret this. You do have a 65 combat garrison defense strength here, which should be more than enough to hold off the Cav. Because Cav are, what, 65? 62. So as long as this number is bigger than that number, generally the city is going to be safe because melee units just don't do full damage to garrison defense. Unless, of course, they have a battering ram, which will do full defense or full combat strength to the walls. Or if you have a siege tower, which does just bypasses the wall and I think does full damage to the city, right? So without those two, you generally need a significantly higher number for the city to fall. Like a musketman right now would be kind of interesting, but it would be a 55 to 55. So now, really, infantry might be his best bet. So I still think Japan might be okay, at least for the time being. Nothing much else to look at over here. Montezuma still is alive, but he's losing the city in 5 turns, and there's nothing he can do to keep it. Now, all of this is going to flip back to Mongolia at some point. Yeah, at some point. Question is, well, maybe. Question is whether or not, because Mongolia is actually losing this town too. This might end up all becoming Cree before the end of the game. doesn't really matter because they're not really competing for the bottom. Right now, I think it's between Poland and Japan and then maybe Scotland. I don't know. It seems like our 3 are pretty much set. We'll see. We'll see. We got another 1 episode, maybe 2 more episodes left, at least with this first group stage. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment, and let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the knockout round. So I'll see you then. Bye.